Hey, it is SJ with Looking for a Sign. So we are doing Geminis today. Messages and things that you need to know from your person for the month of April. Okay? So this is going to apply for Gemini and Gemini placements. All of my information and social media is in the description box below. Okay? Please like, share, and subscribe because you never know who may need to hear these messages. If you are a subscriber, hey, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. So I've already pulled romance angel cards for Geminis. Remember, I'm just reading the energies, okay? So roles can be reversed. If you are the cross watcher for Gemini, you may not be the one doing this. It may be your person. Or Gemini cross watcher, this could be you that is feeling this or going through this. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? So first card that we have is romantic feelings, unrequited love. You deserve love, okay? So right off the bat, what I'm picking up is somebody is realizing that they have not been pulling their weight in this connection or with this person, okay? So for my Geminis, or it could be your person, you're starting to feel or understand that it has not been equal give and take, okay? It has not been equal give and take, and you need to start opening up. You have not been completely open with your feelings. There's something that you have been holding back. There's something that you have not been quite honest with your person as far as your feelings. Maybe you're not being as open with your feelings or as affectionate with your feelings, or maybe it is your person who is doing all the giving, and you're taking. And there's this realization, it feels like this epiphany moment of like, I do this all the time and I probably need to work on this. I deserve love. This person deserves my love, and I really need to go ahead and do that, okay? So let's get some more information. My Gemini and Gemini placements. Back to my Gemini. No. Oh, okay, I'll take it. They told me to take it. Okay, so it's a plan, dragonfly, core values. What did I just say? What did I just say? So we got the cassette card, which means outdated thinking, conditioning, and replaying events. There's either one main event that happened, or it's that epiphany moment of, I always do this. I'm always holding back my feelings. I'm never fully all the way invested or all the way in when it comes to my emotions. Or this person is never all the way invested or all the way in when it comes to this connection, and I'm about sick of it. Then we have core values. Seek partners whose core values align with your own. I'm tired of choosing people who I'm always doing the giving and they're always doing the taking, okay? Or these are people who say that they're always the giver and that they're used to people taking, but then I come along and I'm always giving, and they're always taking. I'm starting to feel like I've been bamboozled, okay? So this is a realization between you or that person of realizing, you know what? I am doing all the work in this relationship and they're doing nothing. And then it's a plan, getting asked out, text message, tentative plans, solidifying. Like I said, somebody is realizing, listen, I need to switch this up. Either I'm doing too much giving, or you know what? I probably need to put in more work because I'm starting to see a shift in this person. There is a big feeling with my Geminis of like, I'm not doing this with you anymore. Like, I'm going to break this cycle with you. I'm not doing this with you anymore. And this is a plan card. It feels like it's for the both of you. It feels like for some of you, your person is starting to see, Gemini, that you're acting different, or roles could be reversed. The other person's acting different, and Gemini is like, what is going on here? They're acting kind of weird, because the plan is, I'm about to switch up the game. I'm not going to keep giving to you and then you just keep taking, because look where it's got me. It's got me absolutely nowhere. I keep doing these cycles. This is something I'm always doing, and then I get burnt. Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light. Like I just said, things coming to light, starting to realize, having that epiphany moment. Oh, that's too many. Where did that card go? Having that epiphany moment. So let's just get a few more with this one, because I want to know what are the intentions that Gemini or Gemini's person is going to take to fix this problem? Because here's the thing, okay, and this is the life coach in me. It's not enough to just identify the problem. You actually need to work on it. Okay, so you realize that you're always doing the taking or you're always doing the giving. Cool. Now, how are you going to stop that? Because if you're a giving person by nature and that's how you operate, no, it's not going to help you by changing who you are. No, you need to change who you attract. You need to change how you are in the moment when you want to give, and you realize that you're doing all the giving. Like, there has to be work that's going to be done. So I want to know the intentions of this person. What are the intentions of... Listen. All right, Gemini placements. Listen, for some of you, I see two things happening. One, I actually see a conversation happening with this person, and this person like, oh, yeah. Because for some of you guys, your person absolutely knows that they're doing all the taking and you're doing all the giving, but they don't care. Like, this is what they always do. They don't see a problem. Some of them have an attitude like, well, if you're going to keep doing it, of course I'm going to keep taking it. So for some of you, you're going to have this conversation and they're going to tell you, okay, yeah, I'll work on that. I'll change. And they have no intentions of doing it. But you'll know if you're in this group because it feels like they never come through. They just do a lot of talking. They do a lot of promises and never come through. Okay. I don't see them changing. The other one is I see restraint. I see my Geminis that I see restraint for my Geminis that this applies to. You guys are just going to stop giving. You're just going to stop giving. Oh my gosh, I really want to get this really cool spiritual necklace or whatever. And they're like, oh, you'll get one for me too. And you're like, yeah, cash at me and I'll make sure that I pick up too. Whereas before you didn't do things like that. And then this one is game face. Taking things very seriously, competition, in it to win it. Okay, so listen, it does feel like for some of you, your person is absolute. Where is that cool breeze coming from? I mean, I ain't mad at it, but it's a little breezy right here. Okay, but it just feels like for some of you, your person's gonna be like, oh, I have to cash app you. Like, oh, we're doing this. Like, you're not going out of your way just giving me things anymore. All right, bet. I'm gonna do things on purpose and then I'm gonna make you pay. Like, oh, we're going out to eat. Will you pay for yours? I'll pay for mine. I'm not paying for both. Like, I see them looking at this as a competition versus looking at this like, this is something that I need to change, equal give and take. But I see you, Gemini placements. I see you like, yo, bring it. Try me. Try me. Okay? So, I don't feel like I like it. Let's get some messages from your person. And then after messages from your person, we'll get the outcome because who wants to deal with that? It sounds like a stubborn or narcissistic person that can't like accept that the world does not revolve around you, and then they want to punish you for not letting the world revolve around them. Messages from a nice person. Because for some of you, I feel like they do this out of protection. They're afraid to get close to someone because they're afraid of getting hurt, and they know that it's not equal give and take, and they don't necessarily mean to do it on purpose. But they just don't know how. And then I see like there's this Gemini collective that wants to do better because they are realizing like, listen, this is the role that I'm playing. I can't get mad if somebody's always upset that I'm always putting in all this work and they're always taking. I can't get upset with that when I keep putting myself in this situation. So I smile whenever I get a message from you. Please understand that I was in pain and I never meant to ruin things. I never meant to ruin us. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When it comes to I smile whenever I get a message from you, that's because Gemini, back to my restraint card, you guys are going to start pulling away. You guys don't have time for this. You're like, yo, bro, we're grown adults. And like, it would be different if we're teenagers, but you're grown. Why are we doing this and we're grown? So I see you not messaging as much because listen, Equal give and take does not necessarily mean giving gifts or doing things for someone. It could be you're always the person calling. You're always the person who's reaching out. You're always the person checking on them or sending them gifts. Little memes and things in their Instagram inbox, So I see you guys kind of not doing that as much. You're like, yo, I'm not doing this with you. Like, who does that? If it's always me giving and you're never checking in on me, you're never texting me first, it's always me, good morning, babe, it's never a return, I'm not going to keep doing this. So now they feel you pulling your energy back. So now it's like when you text at 1 o'clock and that's the first time they heard from you, now I appreciate it a little bit more. Now it brings a little smile to my face. Please understand that I was in pain. I never meant to ruin things. I never meant to ruin us. That goes back to what I was saying, that there's this collective that understands that they do this out of protection mode. They just don't want to get hurt. And so there is a collective of you that I'm seeing that it's just tough for this person. And this person would much rather, in their mind at the moment, they feel like I would much rather just like push you all the way away than to put myself in a position to get hurt. Let's do one more for my Gemini collectives. One more. We are in each other's life for a reason. Thank you for showing up. That's literally like their 5D saying we're supposed to be teaching each other self-worth, self-respect, self-love. Because if you're doing all the giving and you're not receiving anything, there's an issue there with your self-worth. There's an issue there with your self-love. And I mean, that's nothing to be like embarrassed about. I know as a life coach, okay, I know people that will swear up and down, I have self-love. But here's the thing. Self-love is literally saying that if you and your person were sitting right here holding hands together, now remove that person and then insert another version of yourself. That's self-love. You protect them and love them the same way you were your person. You protect and love yourself that same way. So if you wouldn't let your person keep giving to somebody at work, but that's my friend, but they're always taking my ideas, they're always doing this and but that's my friend. You would tell your partner, yo, listen, don't let them take advantage of you like that. If you're always doing the giving, you're bringing 2 lunches, they never bring anything for lunch. When they go out to eat, they never bring any back. That's not your friend. You need to stop dealing with them. So if you insert a version of yourself, you shouldn't be letting this person take advantage of you. You shouldn't be letting this person doing all the taking. You shouldn't be letting this person just, you're doing all the giving, and then when it comes time for them to give to you, they're not giving anything to you. The same way you'd be protective of your partner in that position, you need to be protective of yourself in that way. Okay? So this is a lesson that's happening between the two of you. Some of them, they're learning to open up, be more open. And for others of you guys are learning equal give and take. Okay? If you're doing all the giving and they're doing all the taking, then guess what? That's codependency, right? You're doing things, it's codependency and abandonment, because codependency and abandonment, they normally go hand in hand. Normally people who are extreme givers, they do it out the kindness of their heart, yes, but at the core of it, it is natural for them to want to do things to prove their worth to the other person. Look at what I can do. I can cook. Oh, you don't feel well? Oh, I can take care of you. You're subconsciously doing things to try to prove to this other person that you're worthy of staying with. Look at the asset I can be in your life. I can introduce you to new things. I can clean out your car. Oh, I can send you good morning text messages so that you know that you're being thought about. Oh, you're busy at work. Let me send you DoorDash. Let me do this. Let me do that. Because you want to prove to this person, listen, I'm worth staying with, so I don't want you to leave, right? And this person is doing all the taking because they're like, listen, sometimes that's an abandonment issue too, because you almost don't want to reciprocate, because when you have abandonment issues, you want to control how somebody leaves your life, right? Because abandonment means that something was taken from you without your control, right? So you feel abandoned. So you want to control how someone leaves your life. So if I treat this person like garbage and I'm never reciprocating, that's insane. You're crazy. Why don't you leave? Why are you so good to me? That doesn't make any sense. Eventually, they're going to get hyped and they're going to leave. And then I know why they left. So technically, I'm in control of why they left, so I don't get hurt. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the like attracts like dynamic, right? That is how two people can have an abandonment and a codependency issue. Both of them do. and how they express it differently, and how the toxic cycle continues. So we're in each other's life for a reason. You're in each other's life for a reason to learn these lessons, okay? How to stand up for yourself. Take your power back, okay? If you're always giving your power away, now you're giving your power back. Giving your power away is when you don't say something like, let's just say that this person's always saying like, you know, I'm going to come over to your house, swing by and come pick you up. You know what I'm saying? And then you're thinking to yourself, like, but if I say that I'm coming to your house to pick you up, you're going to check me, not without calling first, but you can say you're coming over to my house without calling, and I'm just not supposed to say anything. Well, the fact is you're not saying anything. You're not saying anything because you know that this person's going to have a smart comment, be sarcastic, or say something. So technically, you're giving them your power, right? You're giving them your power. Because when they say it to you, you don't check them at the door, right? You're letting them cross that boundary. When they say to you, yo, I'm going to show up at your house. You know what I'm saying? You keep playing with me, I'm going to show up at your house at 2 o'clock in the morning and swoop you up in my ride. And you don't say anything. But then when you say, oh, you keep playing games with me, I'm going to show up at your house. And they're like, not without calling first. And you're like, wow, because you could say, listen, it's because you're giving your power away. Trust me, it's going to be a whole different conversation if the next time that person says, yeah, I'll swing by your house and scoop you up. And you're like, not without calling me first. Excuse me. That's a whole boundary. That's you taking your power back, right? So these are lessons that you guys are learning from one another. Okay? So, really quick, I just want to get the outcome. What is the outcome of this situation for the month of April? What is the outcome for the situation for the month of April? Outcome. What is the outcome? So I have regret, I have a separation card, and I have no. Okay, so listen, for some of y'all, okay, what I'm seeing is y'all saying no. No, I'm not going to do that for you. No special favor, stop. No, I'm not going to be texting you first. No, I'm not going to be calling you first. I'm not doing it. You guys are sticking to your guns. And I see separation happening because this person is going to be throwing a fit. Oh, you don't want to text me until noon? Fine. I'm not going to text you at all. Oh, so you just going to go get food and I have to pay for my food? You know, like, nah, I'm not doing that. How about I don't eat? And I see it causing the separation, but they're going to be in regret. They're going to be in regret. They're going to feel it. Because here's the thing. When somebody is so used to a supply of energy and they're so used to you giving unconditionally. Unconditionally means without conditions, without terms, okay? And then all of a sudden you say, fine, then we're not doing this. Oh, they regret it. They regret it for sure. Okay? So you guys comment down below. All right? Oh, you know what? Let me do this for you guys because I have these cards too. And see what type of signs you may be dealing with before I go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, so what signs are these Gemini placements dealing with? We got Leo. We got air signs. Ooh. Libra. And fire signs. One more. So, so what I'm seeing here, they just said one more, okay? Aquarius, Pluto, that's weird. Who knows their Pluto sign? Like, come on now. Okay, so you may be dealing with the air sign. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So my Geminis, you may be dealing with another Gemini, or a Libra, or an Aquarius. Or you're dealing with a fire sign. So that could be my Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Or they could have this somewhere in their main chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or their Jupiter, or their Pluto, or their Mercury. Okay? So, remember, these are not the only signs, okay? But these are the ones that may be prominent, or the energy. Like you can be a Libra and have Leo energy, which is a fire sign, okay? But you can have Leo energy. So they could have this energy at the moment or have it prominent in their chart, okay? So comment down below. Let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if you have gotten to this point with your person and how it's going. I would love to know. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.